What's going on, Facebook? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing well? I hope so. I really do. I just wanted to hop on here. I think this is like day number 2. What's going on, Dalton Anderson? How you doing, brother? This is day number 2. I'm doing these lives steadily, day after day. I'm on a 90-day blitz right now. You know, some people, they network online. Some people, they affiliate market online. Some people, they build a business online. But I'm not into really any of that. Oh, that's what's up. Chilling like a villain. Me too, man. Me too. Just enjoying the day, really. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this paperwork done so that my kids can get into like daycare and stuff like that, bro. So hopefully they'll go ahead and pass all that so they can start doing that. But yeah. Hey, what business you with? I know there's like a 40-second delay or something like that on here. So it takes a minute for your comments to actually make it all the way over here. But yeah, I'll wait. But while we wait, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, you know, I've been through all those stages of, you know, networking in person, belly to belly, as they like to call it. Then I've also, you know, went online and did belly to belly tactics online, you know. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. Always gonna get the straight talk over here, man. What's going on, Jeremy? Mr. Reyes in the building. This big old backpack on. Boy be hiking or something. He be on the move. I know Jeremy about his business too. But you know, and then I tried to use the internet and like really leverage it with like a big telephone pole and try to do the whole affiliate marketing thing. And that was cool. There's some money in it. Definitely some money. You know, but you need a sales funnel. And you need a way to drive traffic through that sales funnel. You know, and if you don't have that, then you got to go get those tools. If you need those tools, I got them. Holla at me. Anyway, but then I've also been through, you know, building a business online where you're using that tactic of affiliate marketing, but then you're also headhunting people, you know, throwing out those certain posts to get the most likes, you know, and using those little tactics in order to gain attraction or attention. But right now, I'm currently working to like launch a business, and there's a little bit difference whenever you're launching a business compared to where you're like maintaining or just, you know, playing around with a business. And so I'm following some leaders that are launching their business, and I'm just duplicating pretty much what they're doing. And within the last like 2.5, 3 weeks, like 70 people have gotten started with us because they realize that they can get an instant pay raise at their day job, which gets them into business for themselves, but not by themselves, virtually for free, and get into profit without even having to make one sale in most cases. See, because whenever we fill out our W-4 forms, it seems like over time, we don't get educated properly by the school system, because the school system in the past was built to make workers, people that could measure a ruler, you know, people that could read certain context so that they could do a certain work. And that was wonderful for the industrial age. Like, we needed that so badly. But it's 2019. The infrastructure of what's been happening is built. There's not much more that needs to be built. So therefore, the old methods of making money and being tied to a wage is diminishing. And those jobs that don't really need people, they're being automated. And a lot of jobs that a lot of people rely on are going to disappear. And are you going to be in a position to where if your job disappears, that you have a network that you've pushed a product through in order to create a generational wealth for your family, a legacy for your family? See, because I partner with Team Legacy, and we're all about leaving a legacy. Like I said, you get into business by yourself, or for yourself, meaning for your family is why you get into business, you know. But you're not by yourself, because you have a team of plus 70 other individuals that is behind you, backing you, wanting you to succeed. You don't believe me? I had Team Legacy on my live the other day. Go check it out. You know, say we was heavy that day. Team Legacy was hot. And I appreciate them for all that they do, because they don't always get on my lives. But whenever they do, it's definitely a pleasure to be able to see what I'm talking about. Because it's not just me by myself. And so we're launching businesses. And there's no excuses when you're launching a business. Have you ever launched a business? Like gotten that kind of results in that short of a time? If not, come outwork us. If you think you all big and bad, come show us what you can do. You got some skills, you got some talent. Alright, come get more than 70 people inside of our business. Grow our organization by 70 people in the next 2.5 weeks. Show me you can do that if you so almighty. You know, if you this great networker, show me. I'll put the money in your face. Show me what you can do. You need a direct deposit. You need it to PayPal. What you need? Because we ain't just talking words. This is not a scam. These are, you can do whatever you want to do and set yourself up beautifully within the next 30 days. There's a guy who never did anything online. And he launched his business by following those who are launching their business. Within the first, I think, week, he already had $1,000 bonus, upfront commission, and he's making $600 residually. You know how he did that? With Jesus numbers. 12. You need 12 disciples. Can you even get 12? Most people can't even get 2. But this man went out there following leadership that's telling the truth. Jeff Cooper, if you need a name, go check him out. This is who Team Legacy is built under. Miles O'Rourke, Brahim Lark, Angela Jones, Geronda Ash, Dave Anderson. Go look up those people doing big things. And I'm following them. And I'm looking for some people to follow me. No matter if you've had success online or not, we got the secret potion that you need, that your current team members might not be telling you about. They might want you to succeed, but they might be following people that's following a broken system. And it happens. Believe me, it happens. Times change. Certain things just don't work as effectively. There's been a certain consequence, and because of that consequence or initial action, there's been a consequence, I should say. And because of that, certain methods that used to work just ain't cutting it no more. But we, in 2019, have the solution to the average person's problems and then get started for virtually free. That's just amazing, man. Like, I'm excited and so blessed to be in the position that I am. And I feel like if I didn't get on here and tell y'all, one, I'd be doing y'all a disservice. Like an injustice. Because here's this phenomenal opportunity that you can get started for virtually free to join a network of like-minded people who are winning online. And number two, in a year from now, in 90 days from now, whenever I'm finished launching this, I don't want you to come say, hey, Brother Rock, man, why you ain't come tell me? You know I would have joined you. Man, I went live every single day for 90 days and you ain't hear me? You ain't see me once? Team Legacy ain't run across your screen once? Man, you got another thing coming. Because it ain't going to be my fault that you didn't get this. Because I did what I could for 90 days straight. No longer am I going to sit on Facebook 18 hours a day and go checking up on people that don't give a darn about me. But I'm making my first step to y'all to let y'all know that I care. I added you as a friend. You accepted it. You're looking at this video now, and I appreciate you for your time. I hope you gain some insight, some wisdom, some value. Something that helps you step one more step towards your greatness. Because at the end of the day, Jeff Cooper always told me, hey, be great. Step into your greatness. It's what he always told me. It's what he always represented in his actions. Whenever he gets on a live, he's going to give you the truth. And I have a way to put you in contact with people such as him, doing great things. So that you can create financial abundance for yourself. Because he's created financial abundance for numerous people, myself included. And he could do the same for you. He's leading the way. I don't know if you have a leader, what your excuse is for not being in business in 2019, or what you need from a leader in order to understand what's taking place. But at the end of the day, I'm just a human being. I'm just a person. Just like the next person. What's going on, Angela? How you doing? Thank you for hopping on. Hey, you see how I'm showing all this forehead today? It's because I want them to hate on me a little bit. You having a good day today? You being productive? What you got going? I know it takes forever for them little messages to come through. But I hope that you blessed and encouraged either way. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about y'all. You know, because at the end of the day, I ain't never heard a billionaire say, hey, I built all this by myself. He always had a construction crew that he employed and made things happen. He fed them. You know. Oh, okay. Doing big things. Me personally, I'm trying to get this paperwork done so that I can get the kids into like daycare type stuff so that they can be associated with other kids. I think it would be good for them. You know. Because right now they kind of like they want to learn how to talk, but they just haven't had a whole bunch of like kids around them to learn from. So I think that like having more of that social, you know, because I don't know, I guess I was always I was the only child, you know what I'm saying? So like every other 9 weeks I was grounded though. Because, like, I would care for those 9 weeks I was grounded. I get my grades up. And then whenever it was cool to go out and play, you know what I mean? Like, my grades would slip because I wouldn't care about the grades. So, like, every other 9 weeks, I just had this thing. So, like, I was never really able to be sociable all the time and have, like, a normal relationship with people. So it kind of makes me a little bit awkward sometimes, especially when I'm typing, you know, because I just be thinking of, like, what's the best way that I could say this, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Hey, I hope that y'all have fun at the fair, though. That sounds like fun. I think I'm going to have to go do that with the kids sometime. Maybe in Copper's Cove whenever the Rabbit Fest come up. We probably have to go do that. Probably have to go to Six Flags soon, too. Because we got those season passes. Man, I tell you what. Things is lifesavers.
So that is the first part of where we're at.
You know. Hey. You ever seen some people, they get into business for themselves and they take it as like a hobby? Like, I feel like if you get into business for yourself, you should have such a passion and a desire to succeed because you done invested this seed and now you need to work that land to get that harvest. That it should be so bad that, like, a dump truck of gold fell over at the next intersection, right? And you got 22 minutes in order to get there, get all the gold that you can, and take it back to the house before the police get there. Because once the police get there, they're going to seal up the gold. So you got this amount of time. How many people are you going to call and tell them, hey, shut up, listen, meet me here, talk to you soon? Like, how many people are you going to call? How many people do you have to call? How many posts are you going to put about it on Facebook? Are you going to go live on Facebook with like, hey, y'all, we got to get here because the gold is free right now and we going to be rich, you heard me? Or, you know, are you just going to, you know, maybe make a message and type it out and spend all that time? See, because while you're over here spending all this time typing everything out, you could have went live. Got it out to a whole bunch of more people. Imagine if you knew 12 people who knew 12 people. That's 144 people. See, so it doesn't take long in order to begin to duplicate this process that we teach here at Team Legacy. Hey, have a great day, Angela. Be blessed. You know, you only need 3. 3 and the product's free. But guess what? The product's pretty much free anyway because you're going to get so much back in taxes now. Or not taxes, on your every check because you're not paying those taxes. That at the end of the day, the product's free anyway. But you're going to be able to say that as well with just 3. See, we work for a company called Make Wealth Real. Right? And let me go ahead and go here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and turn this screen. Alright. So, whenever you come here, this is kind of like our website here. And with Make Wealth Real, we get a couple things. We get Credit Max, which is 50 to 150 points on average improvement of your credit score. We take off late payments, collections accounts, state and federal tax liens, automotive repossessions, judgments, foreclosures, bankruptcy items, charge-offs, ID theft entries, incorrect and outdated entry. So, I mean, and this is done for you. This ain't like some of these other companies where, you know, you have to do your own. Granted, it might, if you don't have to make a sale in order to get into profit. I just don't know what's better than that, if you truly understand what I'm saying. So then we have the Equity Max, and that's your get out of debt in a third to half of the time, saving you time and thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. If you have a 30-year mortgage and we show you how to pay it off in 7 years, how much money did you just save? Think about it. Think about it. Equity max benefits, comprehensive and personalized debt repayment plans, shave years, even decades off of your payment plans. Okay. So then we have our tax bot with the Money Max, unlimited access to professional financial planners and advisors. Have you ever needed counsel financially? Creating a budget? Knowing which type of life insurance is best? Tax planning and protecting your estate? Elder care expenses and needs analysis? You have some grandparents that you might be watching over and might need some help with that. I'm just saying. Wealth Max, exclusive access to the financial secrets of the wealthy. So this is going to be your financial literacy. And this right here is priceless. Whenever you start doing the things the wealthy do, life changes a little bit. Your perspective changes. Money is no longer this mystical thing. It becomes a part of your daily reality, and you begin to receive some of those comforts that you've been dreaming about for so long. You know you deserve more than what you're receiving now. We've all been there. We've all looked at our check and been sick and tired of being sick and tired of this stinking check. Because at the end of the day, there's more month than there is money. And we feel upset, broken, uninspired, unmotivated. We feel dead inside. We don't want to go out into our community and make a difference. No, we want to go to sleep and just curl underneath a rock. I've been there before. I know. I talk to people every day that work at convenience stores, etc. And it seems like they all have the same story. They hate their job. They want something better. And you know what? Instead of just being indecisive and saying, oh, I should have, I could have, I would have, they're very direct. They're like, I want to take action now. And so they get signed up at their job. And by the time that they get home, they're looking at the website. They're following the 6-step process. In case it doesn't work, they go ahead and get their full refund back, or they get their full investment back. At the end of the day, there is zero cost to getting into business whenever you have such a product as this. And so you also get to be mentored by Mr. Jordan Goodman and attend live Q&A sessions. I don't know if you know who Jordan Goodman is, but he's been a frequent guest on CNN, CNBC, The View, Fox News, CBS. Get a financial education from the most basic principles to the most advanced strategies. Max Wealth is your path to your financial mastery. And you can just go here and take a look and see all the stuff that you get whenever you purchase the Financial Edge for just $79.97 a month. If you want to be just a customer, you're not into expanding your organization and sharing a simple message. If you bring 3 of your friends because they see that you're starting to make more money on their check and y'all both get paid and work the same, then they're might ask you, hey, how you getting that extra money? Whenever they do and you tell them about the Financial Edge product, and they get started also for $79.97 a month, your product then becomes free. So you no longer have the $79.97, and you get to keep the monthly or the check raise. Whatever you received on that next check, how much ever that was that raised, that's how much is going to be residually on your check for now on, because you're not giving it to Uncle Sam for him to go make a profit. Isn't that awesome? You know, they say right now, January, February, March, and April, you pretty much work to give to the government. What's going on, George? How's your day going, bro? You doing all right? So yeah, this thing also has an opportunity. And if you come to the website, you can check it all out. If you go to bit.ly/InstaRaise, you'll come to this webpage right here. Man, nothing much. I'm just trying to do my due diligence. Make sure that, everybody knows exactly what they need to do and what this is all about and why I'm going live so much more consistently than I have done in the past. But other than that, man, I'm doing good, being blessed. Just really focus for the next probably 20 minutes, maybe less. And then I'm going to go ahead and go spend some time with the family for a little bit. I don't know, maybe we'll go to the park or something, you know what I mean? So if you go to bit.ly/InstaRaise, I don't know if y'all can see that. It'll feel focused. Yeah, not too well. Anyway, you can go ahead and take a further look into all this. And I encourage you to do so. But yeah. I was just I didn't want to do this live. I really don't like going live. But I was watching Eric Thomas, right? And he was like, hey, does your mom deserve something better? Because so many times, so many people, they get distracted over females, but they don't be focusing on that one female. Your mom's. Doesn't she deserve no excuses? Of why you didn't get what you said you was going to go out in the world and get? What you felt that you was deserving of? I was like, hey, that touched home. So once he said that, I closed my eyes, I threw up a little prayer, and I pushed go live. So I've just been pretty much, talking out of the spirit, just trying to motivate, inspire, and let other people know that, there's a better way. I tried to educate, try to give a little brief history, and let the parents know that it's not the school's job to teach them this kind of stuff. And if they don't know it, then how are they going to teach it to their kids? If they're not applying it themselves, then how are they ever going to have their kids do something better than what they did? Jesus said, you will do greater things than I. And so, shouldn't we also have that same thing with our children? But it's up to us to set them up to receive those greater things. And if we're not getting financial literacy and starting to become wealthy mentally, we will never see the fruits of the abundance of God's wealth outside of us. And so, I'm just inspired Sorry, I just got a call. So, I'm just inspired, I guess, from within, just to really spread this message, because at the end of the day, it's so powerful. It's so transformative, And I'm looking for some good marketers. I'm looking for some people that's that says that they could run a mile with this. You know, because so many people, they say, yeah, I run a mile with it, but then they motor weak. They get tired. You know, I've been doing this a long time. It took me a long time to get tired. It took me a good 8 years to get tired. 9th year, I took off. 10th year, we at it again. And it's no game. This is not something that's played with. But if you're looking to be a top-notch business launcher, and you want to do something special for your family, you want to break the monotony and get into something, make a new decision. You know, so many people, they're depressed at work. They don't have no motivation to go to work. And they keep on thinking the same thoughts day in and day out. They say that like 80% of people think the same thing they did yesterday today. You know that? They say 80% of the people think 80% of the same thoughts they thought yesterday. So out of those 20 new percent of thoughts, what are those about? They're going to be about the time, your body, and the environment. Is it almost lunchtime? Is it time to go yet? Body. Ow, my back hurts. Oh, I feel sick. And their environment. Who's around me? What is that? What is that? You know? Ooh, that shirt looks nice. Ooh, those shoes look cool. What's going on, Dave? How you doing today, brother? I see you back on here again. I appreciate your support, my brother. Definitely. Miss Jones was on here a little bit earlier. What you got going today? Anything good? I'm getting a little parched. It's not necessarily a big word, parched, but it's not, extremely commonly used, parched. Over yonder. Hey, that's a blessing to hear, man. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. Glad to hear that, man. Oh, man, it's been one heck of a ride. I think I've been on here for quite a long time. But I think that it's necessary, man. Oh, no worries, no worries. I know you usually, whenever you step in here, Team Legacy ain't too far behind. But, I'm probably going to actually hop up off of here. I think I've been on here for probably about half an hour or so, I'd imagine. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off. But I do appreciate everybody who did get on here and participated. If y'all ever have any questions in the middle of what I'm saying, or you have any questions towards me, feel free to ask. Because I'm definitely open to answering questions, but at the same time, I don't want to just be sitting here looking at the screen. So I'm going through my spiel and what I got to say, right? But at the same time, I'm more on here to talk to y'all. So if y'all have anything that y'all need to say it. Because I will respond. But if I don't have anybody saying anything, I'm going to go ahead and just do what comes to me, Appreciate it, man. So I just want to make sure that if anybody sees this video, that they know that I'm on here for you. I've been doing this a long time. I have a lot of different perspectives, a lot of different answers that may resonate with you a little bit better than where you're currently at. So this time that I take out from my family is for y'all. But just participate with me. I'll participate with you. You know, your lives are always, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, Dave. You know, something like that. That's simple. Amazing. Hey, I'm just trying to be like you, Dave, because you're amazing, bro. Like me, I'm alright, you know. But you and all of the rest of Team Legacy, y'all are solid. You know what I mean? But me, I'm just trying to do my best to help others succeed. Because even if you don't get into my business, that's fine. But maybe I can help you in yours. Because if I help you succeed in your business, you're more inclined to do business with me. What's going on, Crystal? So, at the end of the day, we can't do this alone. That's what I'm trying to get across. And so, if you need my help, if you want any kind of advice, if you're depressed off your ass and you can barely think outside of your paradigm because you're so dense right now that you don't have a single thing to be grateful for, come on, talk to me. I got you. I'll pull you up. Let's go. I'm out of that. I've been there though. I've been there. So if you need something, let me know. Alright, Team Legacy. Yes, Team Legacy all day, every day. Jeff Cooper leading the way. Angela Jones leading the way. Miles O'Rourke leading the way. And you know the rest of the names as well. Brahim. Yeah, okay. Miss Ash. No doubt, Dave. No doubt, brother. Because before I was on here, Dave was on here inspiring me. Truth be told. And Dave don't have no excuses. He gets work done. Shout out to Dave, the man. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing today? You doing well? You see my big forehead? I did that on purpose. No doubt, Dave. But, yeah, if you got a question in business, you know, if you need help in relationships, you know, I've been married for 5 years. I've been through a lot. Me and my wife have been through a lot. Maybe I can direct you in the right way. You know, a different perspective depending on your goals. Because not everybody's going to want the same answer. Some people have different answers for the same question. So if you ask the right questions and you get to the right goal, then you break it down into small objective tasks that you can do daily in order to bring yourself and your significant other closer together so that y'all can get to a higher perspective, building each other up as you also build up whatever is around you, being the lighthouse that Jesus said be, then hey, I think that that's a winning solution for a lot of people. But you might have a different idea of where that ends. So, I mean, I'm here to help at the end of the day. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody succeed. Hi, Readathon. You know, because whenever others succeed around me, I succeed. I might not succeed monetarily, but I succeed spiritually. Because what you keep around you and what you keep inside of your vision is what's going to manifest in your vision. So if you see everybody else becoming millionaires around you, you think that you ain't going to be the next. You got 5 that you associate with on a regular basis. You don't think that you're going to be the next millionaire. So if you hang around 5 people that are ignorant and stupid and alcoholics and sit around and drink all day, go out to the club and to the bar and spend all their money on booze, You think that you're not going to be the next? They ain't going to say, here, have a beer. Next thing you know, 13 beers later, day 2, day 6, day 12 in a row, because that's who they are. That's what they do. I'm a businessman. I launch businesses. I run with business launchers. It's what we do. We make money online. It's what we do. It's not a game to us. This is real life, putting food in our kids' mouths. It's what we do every single day, day in and day out. Now, do we spend all day online? No. Nobody has time for that. I used to, whenever I was following other leadership, because they said that that's what you should do. Now we spend 2 to 3 hours a day online. And the rest of the time we're spending with our family and enjoying our lives. Like Angela said, going to the fair. It makes sense. Go enjoy your day. I'm still in my 2 or 3 hours. Shift work, teamwork makes the dream work. One team, one dream, team legacy. If you don't have a team, you don't have a leadership that's producing the results that you want to get. You don't have a Jeff Cooper, you don't have an Angela Jones. What's going on, Tommy? And you need that. You need those people in your life, those types of people that are launching businesses and getting the results, you know, as an example to you of what would happen if you were to follow them in there. You having a good day today? You got anything planned? Anything fun to go do? I think Tommy works online, but he teaches like jujitsu and stuff, right? And he does it for like the police station, you know, part-time and stuff, man. This dude is awesome too. Yes, definitely, Dave. Definitely doing it for time freedom. You know, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Being able to do the things that we want to do. What's going on, Miles? Shout out to Team Legacy. You know, our time. What do we want to do with our time? That's what matters most. Because at the end of the day, all we have is the legacy that we leave and the memories that we leave. You know, how many good times did you have with your family? You figure you only see your grandparents or your extended family like twice a year, right? Let's say you're 30 right now. The average death of people in America right now is 78. So 78 minus 30 equals 48 times 2. So that's 96. That's 96 more times, more memories that I'm going to be able to make with my extended family before they say that I'm going to be dead. That's not that many when you start breaking stuff down. And that gives you that, I don't know, it gives me that insight that I have to break down time frames, because I can't be spending all my time launching a business. I got to figure out how can I leverage other people and this thing called a dollar in order to be able to create more time for myself, because I don't have to worry anymore about a dollar. Imagine that peace of mind, that type of wealth where you don't have to worry about a dollar. Right. Definitely, Miles. And I went over that a little bit earlier, bro. You know, because at the end of the day, if we ain't teaching our kids, nobody else going to, man. And if we ain't getting it from somebody who's been there and on their way back to go and help and lead the masses to it, then guess what? We ain't never going to be able to give it to them either. So we got to learn it first. How are we ever going to expect them to do anything greater than what our grandparents did if all we do is what our grandparents did? That's the example that we left for them. Nah, I can't accept that. There's something greater out here. It's 2019. The infrastructure's built. We don't need to be working hard no more. We in the information age now. It's time to do something different. The ages change, we change. We grow with it. If you don't grow with it, you're gonna be left in the past. If you left in the past, well, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I can bring you to the future if you like. You know what I mean? I could get you the education that you need to teach your family. You could go ahead and become a product of the product. And we'll go ahead and pass it down generation to generation. Just like the wealthy did. You know, it's all about what you want for your family. You know? That's it. Sorry, I'm just going back, liking everything. Does anybody got any questions? Anybody need anything? Need a hug or something? Anybody want to hop on? If not, man, I'm probably going to hop up off of here and go get the kids. Take them to the park or something. By the time I'm done liking all this, nobody says anything, I'm out of here. Because I pretty much said all I had to say today. Just stop making excuses of why you're not going to be in business and be deliberate on your responses whenever you're talking to people. Because I woulda, I shoulda, I coulda is not very... It's not very good. And we should all strive to be better. It's not very direct, as Cedric would say. Let's see who said that. Real talk, hear from my brother. No doubt, man. So, do you want to get into business for yourself for virtually free? You know, at the end of every talk that Jesus gave, he gave an invitation. This is my invitation for you to join us and position yourself inside of an organization that's going to go ahead and work for you. Together as a team, we each work individually to help grow the next person's team, because we don't need everybody. We only need somebody's. So if you have any questions, you have any concerns, or you want some more information, go to BIT. Here, I'll even type it out for y'all. bit.ly/InstaRates. I also have put it inside of the title as well. Okay? And if you are watching this from somebody else's watch party, if you're watching this from somewhere else, somebody else shared this, go ahead and get with the person who shared it. Go ahead and get with the person who's running the watch party. Do not go to that address. Go check out some of the team members that I've named today. Check out Team Legacy, #Team Legacy, so that you can see the momentum that's being created right now. Right now is a time to get positioned to change your life over the next 90 days. I'm looking for some partners to run with me, and I invite you to go to that web address in order to get started. I'm going to go ahead and hop up off here. I appreciate everybody's time, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace.